Alright, so I've got a quick little video today because I've got to head out in a bit here, but just a real quick Ateez update pre-Fever Part 2, just because I want to get this out of the way before I really tackle the huge undertaking that Fever Part 2 will be. Later in this video I'll show you all of the cards that I already have that will need to be put away, but before that I did want to put away some of these earlier era things. So we are back in the main Ateez binder. It is quite full, so I will be starting a new binder with Fever Part 2. I had thought about splitting between Treasure and Fever eras, but it gets kind of weird. I'm still undecided. I might do like this is Treasure series plus like all of the broadcast cards from all eras and larger inclusions, but we'll see, because there's a lot of different types of merch that Ateez has released now. But anyways, with this video what I have is I have a few larger things, so like a first fan kit, MMT cards, seasons greetings cards, a couple broadcasts, and then some older MMT cards, and a card that actually finishes my normal Fever Part 1 collection. So that is super exciting. So let's go ahead and move all of this out of the way. And the first thing that I have is I have 3 MMT cards from episode Finn. So if you follow any of the 18y chatter on the internet, you know that somebody found a reseller who had episode Finn albums that actually still had the MMT cards. So I went ahead and bought a few just to try my luck. I ended up pulling these 2 and then some duplicates from ones that I already had. So those are up for trade. But then I also traded a Yosong card for this, so I now have a complete Jongho MMT set as well as this adorable San card. So I am, for now, I'm like not committed to fully collecting all of the MMT cards just because they are still kind of difficult to come by, especially the Yuno ones, since there was that weird printing thing. So this is the page that has my current MMT cards, and then the back here I have like this one extra Songhwa card. So what I'm going to do, which is a little bit damaged, so I have to check. I thought it was a little bit damaged, so I'm gonna have to check to see whether it's one that I can actually comfortably trade, because then it might help me get some more of these. But for now what I will do is I will put Jongho and San on the back right here. What was I doing? I was doing A and then Z, so A and Z. So now I have that and a hair. So now I have those there, and I will work on maybe filling in some more. I'd love to get, if not the other San one, I know that'll be difficult, but maybe the Wooyoung set I think would be really cute to put up here. And then we'll go from there. So that is everything from before the Fever era. So let's go ahead and skip forward to Fever Part 1. So this was the one regular album card that I was missing, and I did finally get that from my friend. So I can go ahead and put him away, and now I can flip through. So I've got the thanks sets, the Inception sets, and then the diary cards. Beautiful. All right. So the last few photocard sized things I have to put away is the Yosong Seasons Greetings card and then 2 broadcast cards. So we're gonna go ahead and skip ahead. I also have, like, I've been getting, I have a couple of, I have the Yosong set from the latest Japan release Into the A to Z, and I'm debating where I want to put it because I joined a group order and in theory have Hongjung and Songhwa, but I've not gotten any updates, so I don't know. But at least I have this, and I guess we'll wait a bit to see if there's any updates on that order. If not, I might just leave it here with all of the Japan cards because it seems silly to separate it out. Anyways, that is a problem for the future. So seasons, greetings, perfume, light stick, port of call. No. Okay, here we go. Seasons, greetings. So I had Hongjung Songhwa, I kept the Yuno that I got, and then I have Yesung. So, oh, and I have his, I was literally just looking at it. I have Yesung's ID, and I just looked at it, and I didn't set it up for this, so I will put it in another time, I suppose. All right, so then moving forward to the broadcast cards, I don't have any more episode 1 and 2 coming in, but I do have a few, or do I? I don't think I do, but I have one more episode 3, which is this Songhwa Wave card. So I think for now what I will do is I will just put it up here. I do have, I think, another Hongjung Wave broadcast coming. Maybe the blue border one? Maybe. So that will, once that comes in, then maybe I'll put Hongjung Songhwa and then the Yosung ones on the bottom. But that is coming along nicely. Not super high priority. They're really difficult to find lately. And in terms of like episode 1 and 2, for the Hongjung Songhwa double-sided ones, there's really only one that's pretty high on my wish list. And then there's one episode 1 Yosung double-sided card that I would love. It's the one where he's the other one where he's doing the heart, just because the hair is really obvious and I love that hair. But again, not super high priority right now. There's a lot. There's a lot to go on. So we have that. We have episode 3, and then I'm still trying to get this Treasure Cafe card. This is a whole saga. We're not going to get into it. But then going forward into these ones, I did double buy this one. And I swear I had this one. I feel like I had this conversation with myself last time, is that I swear I had all 3 of these broadcast cards. And for some reason, I don't know. Oh, never mind. I am a liar because there's 2 cards in here. There we go. Okay, so I do have the other Hongjung broadcast card, the other thanks one, and he only had 3 for these broadcast cards. So that is all 3 of his. And then I accidentally double bought this one, which is because of all of the claims and all of the various people who were looking for them. I ended up with 2, and I am not one to flake on someone when I've requested them to hunt down a broadcast card for me and they find it. I know oftentimes they have to pay right out of pocket, so I would not flake on them. So I did pay for it twice, but I did get scammed out of his other 2, so I would potentially be open to trading one of these for one of his other 2 broadcasts from this era. But regardless, we will go ahead and leave that back there. So there we go. And then the last things that I have to put away is I'm going to have to reorganize this whole page because I have, this is an anniversary outfit Polaroid, and this is a like uniform Wonderland Polaroid, and I do have a Polaroid with the leopard coat from this era, which kind of like I wanted it because it kind of completed the trio. So I will have to rearrange this. Maybe I'll put the Polaroids and then move this up here, but regardless, we've got this, and then we've got to get past everything to get to the larger inclusions. So for larger inclusions, what I have is I do have San's MMT postcard, which I never thought I would own. So now that I have 4 of them, I like low-key I'm like, what if I just collect all of them, which is madness. But anyways, so I have this, and so what I think I'm gonna do, because in addition to that, I also have the MMT postcards from when the last year's season's greetings was released. And so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to, just so that I'm not adding more pages to this binder right now, is take Son out of here. Beautiful condition, love that. So I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go to where the other postcards are. Where are the other postcards? Ah, here we go. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take Songhwa out of here, and I'm going to age order them. So Songhwa will go here. Doom, Sun, because there's nothing on the back of these, they're all the same, so put them in there, and then I will put these postcards from, it's all out of order, it's all out of error order, but whatever. I will put them up there. So I've got those two on that side, and then there. I like it. And then the last thing I have is I have Songhwa's fan kit postcard and ID from the first fan kit. I do have the second fan kit. I need to decide which inclusions I'm going to put in and how I'm going to organize it, because it is a lot of things. But here is all of the fan kit stuff, and I didn't really want to put it behind something else, just because there is stuff on the back. But I think for now what I'm going to do is I will put, I can leave it in a sleeve, I will put Songhwa here, and I will put his ID card in here. And at some point I will have to organize that. I will probably separate pages and such. But that is it for putting things away in this binder. Like I said, I still do have all of the part 2 stuff. I have the bracelet. I have more merch cards, so I did some trading. I got my trio for the bracelet merchandise cards, and in a moment I can show you all of the cards I have set aside, a lot of them sleeved, to put away in a new binder, another orange binder for Fever Part 2, and I will talk a little bit about my plans for that. So this is going to look ridiculous. However, these are all of the cards I have to put away in a Fever Part 2, because I did end up collecting all members, all versions, all pre-order benefits, all fan sign cards, and it's a lot of cards, more than for part 1. So this is only part of the pile. So what we have is we have, let me see if I can separate out only the album cards. Oh, perfect. So all of this stack is only album cards. So we've got the limited cards, we've got the regular cards for all members. So that's all of that. And then we started here with some of the pre-order cards. So we had, I believe these are probably the MMT cards. I'm gonna say I think these are all the MMT cards, the pre-order cards. There was K-Town for You. These were the first Make Star, which I did a group order for. These ones are Y Global, which I put in the clear back sleeves because there's little messages on the back, and I like seeing the little handwritten messages with the signatures. So the Y Global ones were also hollow, so we love a hollow card here. I believe this was Sonara, and I think I have a random one because my friend sent it to me before she got the other ones. So we have that. We have OTK, which I think I talked about in maybe a previous video, maybe like a Neokyo unboxing that. So I did a group order for OTK. But the ones that we got from the group order, if you were working from the global site, was you got the message in English on the back. However, if you ordered from their Korean site, you got a message in Korean. If you ordered from their Japanese site, you got a message in Japanese. So I do have all of them kind of like on the way or set aside to put away. So I will be making a single page with my three, so Hongjung, Songhwa, and Yosung, with their messages in English, Korean, and Japanese laid out. I don't even know where these are all from at this point. Music Art, I think. Market Shop. So these are all ones that I ran group orders for. So these are all pre-order and fan sign cards. And then these are ones that I just got recently. So I've got like Music Korea, which my friend has the Son one for me. Apple Music. These are all upside down. This is silly. What are you doing? Show them upside down. So you got Apple Music, we got more Y Global cards. More Y Global cards for some reason. Don't know why. Yes 24, which are really cute. Sonara, Joanne, which had the unit photo cards, which I really enjoyed. And then a few more, so like MMT, more Make Star. Oh, that's a Stray Japan card. That shouldn't be in here. That shouldn't be in here either. Oh, here's the Korean Songhwa OTK. And yeah, more Make Star, because there were 3 Make Star rounds. I ran group orders for all of them. And yeah, so that is all of the cards that I still need. I need to sleeve all of these ones. These ones are ready to go. And so what I'm going to probably do, because this is going to be a huge endeavor to put them all away in a video, is I'm actually going on a short trip for a while. So when I come back, I will be putting all of these cards away in a new binder. And actually, while I am away on my trip, I think I'm going to be filming a flip through video of my friend's binders. I'm visiting a friend who collects San, and she has a very extensive collection. I'd say almost complete, minus a few of the older, very expensive things. So she agreed to let me film a little flip through and maybe point out some of her favorite cards. So I'll be editing this to upload and then also filming that while I'm away. And then first order of business when I return will be to sleeve, organize, and put all of these away, because we have another comeback, a Japan comeback, this time a collaboration they did. I'm so excited because Digimon was the show of my childhood, just Saturday morning cartoons, watching that on TV. So when I found out that they were doing an ending song for the new Digimon, I was like, what a perfect combination of my interests. So I'm super excited, and I have pre-ordered my own copies of the album so that I can have a set, and joined a few group orders to try and get some of the member cards I need. So that is my current Ateez collection update. I've got everything pretty much done in here, and next time when I'm home again, I will be tackling this pile. So yeah, hope that you're all great, and I will see you in the next video. Bye!